Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today. Live Music Nation podcast. I'm your host, Jake Gill. Today, we are with Duane Davis from the Gowrie Area Arts Council. Duane, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Jake, for having us on here.
Duane, give us a little background on you. Where did you grow up? Talk about your career up until this point here with you on the Area Arts Council.
Okay. Grew up in a small town, Grand Junction, Iowa, down on central Iowa is where I grew up at. Oh, goodness. Started playing music when I was 14 years old, had the band in school, of course, and played all the high school gigs and around the area, that sort of thing. And everybody took off for the military, so it kind of left me all there by myself. So I left for the military when I was 17, got back out, and got into the music business itself. So started a production company, Sunrise Productions, the mid-'70s, and booking bands, management, production, that sort of thing. Okay. So booked bands in Iowa, surrounding states. Took one band out to Northern California. We auditioned for Bill Graham and Jerry Pompili at Wolfgang Productions there, and they ended up signing Eddie Money.
Okay, tell us about your position with the Area Arts Council and the festival that you have.
Well, the Gowrie Area Arts Council, about 2 years ago, we revitalized it as a group, and I pretty much the entertainment director, bring in the bands and produce the shows there at our park.
Okay, what's it look like? What's it feel like? What's it smell like? Do you have food vendors? Do you have music? Is it just art? And if you have art, what does that look like?
Well, basically just live music, and then we have concessions, and it's a free show for the audience. We brought in the first year Brad Morgan out of Nashville there. Last year we brought in Lily Winwood from Nashville, who's Steve Winwood's daughter. So always have a good turnout. Usually try to do it on a Saturday night or a Sunday afternoon.
Okay, what time of year are we looking at here?
Usually the first week in August.
Oh, very good, very good. Nice weather up in Iowa during that week as it goes through there.
Yeah, we chase rainstorms usually that time of
year. Of course. Duane, what for you personally, what's the reward for you being involved in this? What do you get out of it? What's your enjoyment that keeps driving you and all the work that you put into it?
Just bringing entertainment to Iowa, especially small communities in Iowa. Iowa is pretty much a secondary market as far as music goes. So we don't get a lot of new upcoming acts through the area. And when I was working in I did some stuff up in Madison, Wisconsin, production company, and we published the Mad City Music Sheet. Madison, Wisconsin was a test market. So a lot of times music would come into Madison that wasn't being played in the rest of the United States. College town, they were just seeing if the group was going to get airplay, good response, that sort of thing. Iowa has just missed out on it. So it's fulfilling to be able to bring new talent to Iowa and expose them and let the audience see new acts.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great valid point. I grew up in Kansas, and you think and you feel that you miss out on a lot, but you can sit and feel sorry for yourself, or you can start bringing things to you. And a term I always have heard and really like to talk about is hosting the party. If you host the party and you're in a state where I don't know if you know Butch and Debbie up at Lake Okoboji, but that whole city took a spring-fed lake and now hosts a party for the entire Midwest through the entire summer. It's a great example of what a community can do for a state when they pull together and say, hey, we're gonna bring people here in the middle of a cornfield. And that's, I think that's a great place for you to be, Duane, and a great example of what you guys have going on there. That's perfect. Duane, I always ask 2 questions in every one of my interviews because I am in live music and live entertainment. So I have to know, and this is going to be good coming from you, a music guy, what is the best concert you've ever seen your entire life, Duane?
Oh, goodness. I see so many concerts and work so many shows over the years, produced so many concerts over the years. Why it's hard to pick one favorite one. Obviously, you know, Pink Floyd was always good. The Rolling Stones were always good. Emerson, Lake and Palmer back in their brain salad surgery tour, and acts of that nature that have Paul McCartney, you know, that have a huge production, stage production, not just the music, but production itself. So those are good shows.
All right, very good. You can bring one. Now, you can only name one, Duane. Dead or alive, you can bring one to the Gowrie Arts Festival. Who are you bringing? Money's no issue. Who are you bringing?
Oh, we're going to bring the Rolling Stones in for sure.
Yes.
We got to catch Keith, you know, before it's too late.
Yes. Fantastic. Absolutely. Duane, how do people find out more about what's going on there at the Gowrie Area Arts Council?
Well, we have a Facebook page, which would be Gowrie Area Arts, and then just, you know, listen to the radio announcements, newspaper, and we distribute posters in about a 90-mile radius.
Perfect. Duane Davis, thank you so much for being on with us today. I appreciate you, man.
All right, Jake, take care, my friend.
You bet. Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of